Welcome home to Emory. Let's get back to this Denero.
I just want to start off by saying God is amazing. And dreams certainly come true. They definitely do it. When we present, I always say that, you know, my dreams come true, you just have to be willing to work for it. Almost 3 years ago, our good friends Mike and Francesca introduced this to us, and you know, we had a decent life at that time. He was hotel manager, I was an accountant, we had my daughter, but after my daughter was born, we really wanted to start living more full-time, and this came at a perfect time. And this company, thank you, Wayne, Mike, all the leaders, it allowed us to dream again. And because we pursued that dream, it allowed a whole city of hungry people to do the same. Old, and I knew then he was a dynamic individual and a really, really workaholic. He has problems with that. But finally, in a company where it paid off, you know, it took, you know, he sacrificed a lot of time away from me, my daughter, and it was hard. It's been very hard, you know, being in the back, even, you know, doing presentations, all this stuff, but it's all worth it. And I just want to tell you how proud I am of you. And the man that you become, because if anyone here has known him since he was 16 years old, trust me, he's a changed man for the better. I love it.
First and foremost, I just want to thank, you know, the whole front line, man. Everybody who's in the front rows, you know, the whole PAC team, all the IMDs, everybody who came before me, all these guys behind me, man. If this wasn't even like, you guys created this, you know, like I wouldn't be here, I wouldn't even be a thought in anything close to something like this if it wasn't for you guys, you know, if it wasn't for the guys that are in the front row that are like actually like leading the charge, I wouldn't be nowhere near here. Matt Morris, you know, Jefferson Santos, I love you guys to death, you know. People like Carlos Rogers, Eric Esbowski, David Peach, these guys weren't even on my team, technically, but they were on my team, you get it? Those guys helped me out like crazy. Johnny Winbury, this guy, this is my brother from another mother. I love this guy so much, and like, I love him, one, because this guy always points me in the right direction, always knows how to knock me upside the head, but two, because I know that there's nothing I can do to get in trouble that he hasn't done already. I'm safe with Johnny. As long as Johnny's around, I'm good, right? But love you for life, Johnny. You're the man, man. And you know, Ed Blunt, man. Ed Blunt, you know, the only way I can put it, bro, you saved my life. It's the only way I can put it. It's the simplest way, fastest way I can put it. Ed Blunt saved my life, saved my family's life. My kids, thank you. My kids' are gonna thank you, and so on and so on and so on, bro. I love you, man. For real. I think the number one question I'm getting like every single time I bump into somebody that I know, that I meet new, is like, they ask me, oh, how does it feel to be IMD? How does it feel to be IMD? How does it feel to be IMD? And I always have pretty much, you know, I always say good. Of course it feels good, right? It feels good, but I always have two responses, and the number one response I usually give is that it feels like it's the beginning. You know what I'm saying? Like this, I never thought, you know, I never thought this was possible. I didn't think, you know, I saw the people doing it, but to get here, it's different. You know, when you get here, it's like, man, you know, so it kind of just feels like it's the beginning of something new. You know, I think so many other people that, especially guys that grew up with me from the neighborhood that I came from, like kind of look at me now and it's like, man, if this kid can do it, I can do it. You know what I mean? And I mean that in the most humble way I can put it out there. You know, if I can do it, anybody can do it. The second thing I can tell you guys is that, you know, hitting IMD didn't feel like I hit the lottery. I feel like I deserve to be here. lot of these guys, you know, Jay Pesa, love you for life, bro. Like, you're my brother for life, dude. Like, you're one of the first people that believed in me, you know what I'm saying? When I showed this thing to you, I looked in your eye and I said, you in and you out, you believed in me. Wendy, you believed in me. My brother, a lot of these guys that are in this room that are on my front rows, all my MDs that ran up here, a lot of the other guys that are here, Leon, so on and so on, people that saw me, and when everybody else thought it was BS, it wasn't real, it was this, it was that, they believed in me. I will be in forever debt for you guys because of that, you know? As far as everything else, man, just earning this spot, man, like, you know, I've worked really hard for the last 2.5 years. For the guys who know me, I haven't slowed down, I haven't stopped anything. The only thing that's changed about me in the last 2.5 years since I got started is, of course, personal development. You know, thanks to Ed Blunt, my BMW, my Range Rover, my new house, you know. But as far as the business, I'm still pushing it, you know. I feel this, man. I wish that Mike would put this in the income disclosure statement, right? At the very bottom, it says, everyone goes IMD. Everyone goes IMD, but you gotta put the work in. But you gotta put the work in. I'm not a special person. I didn't know anybody in this thing before this. I just saw it, I got excited about it and started working. I put a lot of work into this thing. I earned this spot. You see, I believe that, you know, I put more value into effort than the money. I didn't really worry, like the money was cool, it was alright, but I put more value into how much effort I was putting to this thing, and I still to this day value more effort. How much effort am I putting into this thing? How hard am I working this business? And sometimes people think that I'm a workaholic, I'm crazy, whatever it is, but the best memories that I've had in my entire life over the last 2 years have happened while I'm working the business. It's happened at travel parties, it's happened at events, it's happened on these trips, it's happened at these events like this, and so on and so on and so on. I will die living here before I go back and try to do anything else. I feel like I've been here for the last 2.5 years, and for me to stop or slow down right now would be stupid. Like, I feel I'm gonna hit double IMD, I'm gonna hit triple and quadruple, I'm gonna keep going and going and going, because I feel like if I went IMD and I created, you know, what's been happening with these few guys here and Team No Sleeping and so on and so on and so on, imagine if I go and do it twice. What if I do it 3 times? How many more Wendy's will come up here and, you know, move the world? You know what I mean? How many more JPs will come up here and move the world, right? All I can tell you guys is that the answer to all your prayers, the answer to you guys getting up here to the top of this thing is when you're hungry, you eat, right? That's it. You want to know why your business isn't moving fast enough, why you aren't up here yet, why you haven't gone to these things, is because when you're hungry, you eat. When you're hungry, you eat. Let's go. Push.